This is a video on how to do fractions on your graphing calculator. Now, just the TI-84s, I believe, have this function. The TI-83s cannot do this, but most of us have TI-84s. So our calculator can actually do order of operations. So if we enter in an expression just as we see it, our calculator will arrive at the correct conclusion. So let's do this one, number 14. Negative 4/3 minus negative 6/5. So we would start with parentheses, and then we need to do negative. Negative is not the minus button. The negative button's down here in the bottom right. And then we need to do a fraction. To get a fraction bar, we click alpha y equals. Then it gives us these options here. We want the first one. It gives us a numerator and a denominator. We click enter. There, now we have a fraction bar that we can enter into. So 4, then I use the directional pad to go down, 3, then I click to the right, and I can close parentheses. Minus, parentheses, now once again the negative button is down here, fraction bar, alpha y equals, enter, 6/5, go to the right, close parentheses. Now we see that our screen looks exactly like the problem. If we click enter, we will get the correct answer, negative 2/15. Now if you want that as a decimal, if you click math, the very first options it says to a fraction or to a decimal. If we want to change that to a decimal, we can go down here and click enter again, and then it tells us what it is as a decimal. If we want to go back to a fraction, that's fine. You click math, and then it's already to fraction, so we click enter again, and it puts it back to a fraction. So anytime you want to see what an answer is as a fraction, you could do that, or as a decimal.